What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers 4 and Captain Marvel video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. So we have had some interesting MCU revelations in the last few days, and well, it was with a heavy heart that I bring to you news that has been brought to us by Grace Randolph. I'm not a fan of her, but she's giving me this scoop, so you get an upvote if this was Reddit. That's what you get. But she has said that we will be getting some news for a Air Force pilot. Well, that is, of course, Carol Danvers, a Captain Marvel character. Well, she is the Captain Marvel. Personally, again, I'm not a fan of Carol Danvers. I'm not a fan of that character personally, but I'm excited for the movie because it's the MCU, and I was not excited for Black Panther. To be honest, I just wasn't that excited. I'm not really big on the character. It's never really been my bag, baby. But I'm really sorry for that Austin Powers quote. That is about 18 years too late. Yeah, cringe. But Black Panther was good. Black Panther was fun. It was a great movie. I really, really enjoyed it. Now, this is mainly down to Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, and it is a crying shame that he has not been involved in a hero capacity within the MCU, but he's had his redemption here, with the MCU being the redemption arc for Johnny Flames. Chris Evans most notably playing that in the Fantastic Four movie, which was, he guessed it, bingo, terrible. Terrible. But he got the better stick here because he is Captain America. Now, we know that, well, Carol Danvers is coming to our screens next year, and, well, we are going to be getting a trailer this month. So Grace Randolph has said that we are getting a trailer this month, or at least it's something to be excited about, which is, of course, going to be the trailer. They have a couple of months till this movie is actually out. We're in September, so this is month 9. It's out early next year, so it's not out of the realms of possibility that this will be this month. I believe, off the top of my head, it was very similar to what we had with Black Panther, so we should in reality see a trailer this month for Captain Marvel, and we should see more about what this kind of movie will be about. Now, while I'm expecting it a bit more plot in the trailer, that's me with wishful thinking. This is probably going to be like a proof of concept trailer, I expect, where we will see flashes of her, we'll see her flying off, maybe a brief cutting of the movie, brief bits of her being a scientist or possibly an Air Force pilot. I mean, what I mean by scientist is she'll probably be an Air Force pilot, get involved in some kind of experimental technology, or involved with the Kree warrior Captain Marvel, and then we will learn more of possibly a schism in the Kree world, which will lead possibly to the Kree-Skrull War. So I'm not expecting that much plot, unfortunately. I'm hoping for it. We probably won't get it. I mean, let's not forget that the original Black Panther trailer didn't really provide that much information. So that's probably what we're expecting here. Now, we also, speaking of Black Panther, she mentions another cat that will be getting something as well. Now, while it's incredibly hard to provide a trailer, a plot, or even a name for the upcoming Black Panther 2, I just expect they will say that, you know what, Black Panther 2 is being made because it made $1 billion. So the fact that he's already been snapped out of existence, yes, that is a thing, but we know he's returning. We know pretty much all of the Guardians. Oh, wait, no, they're not. That movie has been put on hold indefinitely. But one other character who has been snapped out of existence is Peter Parker. But he's currently in his movie going around Europe, you know, being an all-round dude. So we know that Peter Parker comes back somehow because, you know, they're not dead, they're trapped in the soul world, obviously. So that in mind, we will just get a kind of confirmation that this movie, Black Panther 2, is being made. Maybe they'll release a name, but we only really got the name for the Spider-Man Homecoming sequel, once it has been filming for quite a while. So I think they'll probably say like by a Black Panther 2 like untitled sequel or something like that. They'll just confirm it. I think Kevin Feige will announce that, and then we'll get the trailer for Captain Marvel. And they did say towards the end of the year they'll release the trailer for Captain Marvel. Now there was also Avengers 4, which they're deep in reshoots this month, so expect a lot of kind of behind the scenes images, and I'm going to bring you all those. I'm going to bring them all to you because you know what, I love you a lot, and well, I need the views. Let's be brutally honest here. So yeah, it's all about the money. But speaking of Avengers 4, we've got another character who's been mentioning, or an actor that's been talking about Avengers 4, and that is Dave Bautista. Now remember that James Gunn has been fired from Guardians of the Galaxy 3 for some interesting tweets. Now, personally, I found them a bit too edgy, but it's free speech at the end of the day, and Disney hired him knowing that he was a trauma director, and he was, you know, edgy to say the least, but he provided Guardians, and I cannot imagine a Guardians of the Galaxy without James Gunn. So, if I can't imagine it, Dave Bautista can't imagine it. One of my favourite wrestlers of all time as well, because, you know, that run with Daniel Bryan, that was expertly saved as well. And, of course, the whole evolution shtick as well. But he has been saying that, well, he can't see himself working with Disney again. Now, he said that he is returning in Avengers 4, and he would have returned in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but Drax is going to be in it, but he doesn't know if he now is going to return because he doesn't really want to. Now, this leads to a point of where will we go next, because let's not forget that we've had characters change, or actors change over time. Terrence Howard, yep, he was changed. He was cast out. We have had the Red Skull change from Hugo Weaving, which was a real shame because he was perfect in that role. He just didn't want to come back. Edward Norton changed for the worse because Edward Norton was fantastic as Incredible Hulk. That movie is under effing rated. For some reason, Thor is remembered more fondly or more Thordly. Yeah, I really don't know why. But actors change. Actors change. So, will we see another person play Drax? No. He's far too ingrained in this to be changed, and it would do a complete disservice to the character and Bautista and James Gunn. So I can certainly see that they do this. They don't really, probably won't hold much against James Gunn and, you know, Dave Bautista for not returning or for doing what he's done. They just, I feel that the higher ups in Disney, they felt like they had to do it because of the ramifications of what was said in his tweets, but it's kind of backfired upon them. Now the question is, what the hell are they going to do with Guardians of the Galaxy 3? So they're reshooting at the moment. If Bautista's saying he doesn't want to return, well, they could just simply write him out, and really the perfect death would be him actually providing the final blow on Thanos, because, you know, he wanted to kill him in the comics. He was built to kill him, and that would be the perfect ending for that character. But what else could happen? So if he dies, we'll replace him with someone else. Who could that be? Well, the most obvious answer at the moment is Thor. His chemistry with the Guardians was perfect, but in my opinion, Thor is too big to go and roll with the Guardians. They'll leave someone else. Iron Man. So what if Iron Man decides to leave Earth at the end of Avengers 4? He's kind of too caught up. He's distraught. Thanos knows everything about him. And he knows everything what Loki's done as well. So what if he decides, you know, I am going to actually kill Pepper Potts? This then leads him to go into space. We get to have our Iron Man in the MCU still, but he's off in space doing his own thing. And the Avengers, we have the new Avengers with Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Vision 2.0. You get it. So then Iron Man can go and do his own thing. This happened in the comics as well. This would fit a lot better. It'd be a lot of fun. He can go and kind of find himself there in space with the Guardians. And as we know, his chemistry with Star-Lord was near on perfect. So let me know what you think in the comments about that. Would you like to see that? But while that's possibly unlikely, there's someone else we could fit in, and that is Beta Ray Bill. He was one of the Grandmaster's champions. The Grandmaster isn't dead. He's just, you know, facing the rap sheet, so to speak. And, well, what if we have the Beta Ray Bill come across the Guardians? A really funny moment. We have Star-Lord be like, oh, God, it's that Thor guy again. I'm sick of him. He really did show me up on the Milano, or the Benatar, I believe it was the new name for their ship. So we see that a funny moment comes in, and it's actually Beta Ray Bill, another version of Thor. We could easily have that whole thing in the past where, you know, the axe or the Mjolnir was given to Beta Ray Bill, and we had all that thing go on. Well, that should have happened around about Ragnarok, but it didn't. And Guardians is the perfect way to introduce him. And he was going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 originally, so there is that. But that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.